everyone, welcome to my channel, The Magical Maven. My name is Heather, and today is a horoscope spread reading for the sign of Leo, whether it's your sun, your moon, your Venus, or rising sign. This is for the month of December 2019. However, it is a timeless reading, so if you're drawn to this video at a later date, you are just meant to view it then. Also, please note that this is a collective reading, so not every message is going to be for you, so just take what resonates. If it doesn't apply, just let it go. And also just keep in mind, it could be a future, something in the future coming. So again, just keep that in mind. So right now I have all the cards. I have your Leo card in the middle, obviously, towards you. Right now I have all the cards in the horoscope, one for each house. Turn towards me. I don't read reversals. I just go by intuition. So as I go to each house, I'm going to flip the card so then you could see it and you know which house I'm on. Also, I do have a bonus card underneath the Leo card, as well as I pulled a Blessed Bee card to see what your blessing for December is, as well as a few tea leaf reading cards. And then I'm in the extended reading, which will be, to purchase it, the details will be in the description box below. I'll use the Gilded Tarot to further go over some of the things that came up in the reading, like the main themes or things that were maybe unanswered, as well as using the Heal Yourself reading oracle cards, Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, Angel Answers, and Romance Angels to get deeper into this reading for December for you Leos out there. Okay, so we're going to jump in. The first house of self, we have the Eight of Pentacles with the Six of Swords. So I'm getting that a lot of your efforts have not gone unnoticed or unrecognized. So if you've been working hard at what you're trying to create and achieve, you are moving to more success and stability with the Six of Swords. Like you're moving to a brand new beginning is what I'm getting. So again, we'll go deeper into that in the extended, but that's what come up for the first house. So keep moving along with what you're working on, because again, your hard work isn't going to go unnoticed. Keep up the good work. You are getting where you're wanting, slowly but surely. Because with that Pentacles energy, Pentacles relates with the earth element, which is slower moving. However, it's really secure and stable. Okay, so the second house of finances and career, you had the Three of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. So definitely, like I said, like with this card, it's like waiting for your ship to come in. So again, like I'm cautioning you not to give up. Keep that hard work going. However, it's like I feel some of you might be waiting on things that you're too attached to an outcome. And by being too attached to the outcome, or like when you want it, or certain conditions, you are blocking your manifestation because you're clinging too tightly. So if you were more patient and kind of let go of the need to control, this needs to happen this time, or when is this coming, or why isn't this coming? If you kind of let go of that waiting and you're more focused on the present moment, it would help you attract what you're wanting easier. Because again, it's not just about, even though this is your second house of finances, it's also worth as in terms of self-worth. So I'm getting more of this that you're not so worried. You could be worried with money, but I'm getting that this is more about, I'm hearing the source of your power and like your worth regarding your work that you're trying to do, which ultimately, is also obviously what you're wanting money from. But I'm getting that this is more of, tied to your worth and work, and not so much, you're more focused on that aspect, or will be. So the third house of communication, we have the Eight of Swords and the Emperor. So you are trapped in your head. You are trapped in your own prison, because the Eight of Swords, this isn't about, sometimes it can be about actual imprisonment, but in most cases it's not. It's mostly like, you have blindfolded yourself. You have, changed yourself. You feel that I'm also getting isolated is something I'm getting. And not to say that you're actually in isolation, but again, it could be this perceived thing of, and I'm getting also, some of you might not feel supported or no one has your back. With this Emperor energy, this is a masculine energy. So, masculine energy is naturally more of like, like the logical one, the thinker. And however, that could be used against you if you're too much in that energy, because we all have a masculine and a feminine side. So if you are too in your masculine energy and you're too much in your head, you're not able to connect to your feminine side, which is, emotional, which is intuitive, which is receptive. And if you're not open to receiving, you're not going to receive, that support. You're not going to receive, that money, or receive that, the benefits of your hard work paying off. So as far as communication, this is more so in your mind, in your own head, what's kind of holding you back. You have to free yourself of these mental constraints. The 4th house, which is home and family. So you actually have the 4 of Wands, which is a very beautiful card. I also, when I was looking at this a little while ago, I was really taking note of it, and I don't always look totally deep in the cards. I mean, this is my first tarot deck I've ever had, and I have like 40 different tarot and oracle decks now. But I was really studying this card, so I feel that there's a significance for you all right now, or going to be. And I was being drawn to like the 2 bunnies in front, as well as the dragonfly. So you might want to look at the significance of the rabbit as well as the dragonfly. And so even with the dragonfly, I'm getting like spirits involved in this connection. Also with the bunnies, I'm kind of getting like the, how rabbits, they, I'm trying to get how to put it. Like, they'll create a lot of more bunnies, pretty much, so this possibly, for some of you, maybe you're wanting to settle down, you're wanting to have a family, you're wanting to get married, you're wanting these things, or maybe some of you have it or have started this process. But I was definitely being drawn to, with the bunnies, like, again, like sometimes I say things and it's just whatever's coming to mind. So sometimes it's not me, but like I was getting it like the, doing it like bunnies thing where, they just make more and more bunnies. And not to say that you're going to have all these kids, but I mean, in this depiction, there's just one child, and however, there is this 2 of Swords energy. So again, like once again, your mind might be blocking this. Also, some people see this as the twin flame card with the, 1111, the 4 wands. So if this is something you're wanting, if you don't have it yet, or if it's something that's starting, to manifest in the physical realm, it's like you need to get out of your own way. Some of you need to make a decision on this. So some of you are torn whether you want this or not, or if you could have this or not. So you just have to, again, like, you need to clear your energy is something I'm getting. It's not just a mental thing. It's like clearing your energy, cutting out what doesn't serve you, clearing out what doesn't serve you, because, you're too lost in thought. You're too in your head about this. And if this is something you're really wanting, it could be yours in the future, in the long run. It's just, you need to get out of your own way. Okay, the 5th house, which deals with creativity, children, casual romance. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Okay, so some of you, this could be a casual romance. So the Queen of Pentacles, even though it's depicted as a woman, it doesn't have to be. So whether you're a man or a woman watching for a man or woman, just take what resonates for you. But this could be someone, I'm getting grounded. So maybe you feel like for some of you, it could be, I'm feeling like you're getting like this is a worthy choice. So maybe you see them, that they could be beneficial for you in some aspect. For some of you, it could even be relating to career. And with this Knight of Cups, I mean, this could be, again, either you or the other person. So, if you have Earth in your chart, you could maybe be the Queen of Pentacles and this Knight of Cups a water sign, or vice versa. And so, yeah, like, because these are both court cards, right? So they could represent, one of them is you, one of them is the other person. However, the Knight of Cups doesn't have to be. Sometimes it's about the movement. So again, this could be like a casual romance. an affair, not like I'm saying an actual affair, but like an affair as in like an affair of the heart. It might be something where some of you could even go on a weekend together. I'm getting maybe even a work trip. Again, like with this Queen of Pentacles, for some of you, you might see them like beneficial to you in some way. Not to say that there couldn't be some like feelings, but again, this is in your 5th house, which is like casual romance. It's not necessarily in your relationship house, but we will get to the 7th house shortly, so we'll see if this comes up. But right now I'm getting, it's more of, yeah, like a beneficial partnership, mutual partnership. So we'll actually, in the extended, when we do the romance angel cards, we'll get more into your love life as well. And if you're already in a relationship, then this wouldn't apply. This could be for those of you in creative fields, like, oh, like I'm getting like showing off your work. So if this is about creativity, this is about showing off your work, again, whether you're a female or a male. And it's something that is connected to your heart, and you are moving forward with it. Because with this Knight of Cups, like look how he's like ready to charge. Like in the Rider-Waite, he's just like, the horse isn't up on its hind legs. I mean, this Knight of Cups looks more like ready for action than the typical. And again, each deck is different. So for those of you, this is regarding creativity, and you're, I'm getting fruits of your labor, your hard work. You're trying to show off your work, and you're maybe like now showing it off where it's like you feel more positive and happy and good about it. And it's interesting because as I was getting ready to do this reading today, I was in a very good mood, and I was like, oh, is it just me, or is it this reading? Is this energy? Like, and I was like getting a lot of songs in my head and wanting to sing and like, move around. So definitely, and Leo is the sign of the performer. And it's funny because Gemini I got like a lot of singing your songs for as well. So if you have Gemini in your chart too, and you are a singer, you're a performer, something in music, this definitely is just confirming that, because I definitely was getting that. I was getting like where you like you're gonna have some pep in your step, because definitely that feeling good, like that song I Feel Good even like came to mind, as well as many other songs. And definitely, I definitely always have like songs in my head, but definitely like doing this reading, I was getting more of that vibe even more so. So for those of you, this is regarding creativity. This isn't about a casual romance. This is about you showing off your work and you feeling really good and positive about what you're doing. And I was hearing some about a snail's pace. So if you feel like it's been taking long, maybe you're not caught up in your head about your work anymore. So which is good, because that's, it's going to lighten your load, because obviously there's already a lot of mental conflict or in being in your head space. So if this is now where you're getting like more positive and you're not worrying so much about, you're just going to show off your work, and you enjoyed creating it, you enjoyed putting it out there to people. And not to say that there still can't be that, because obviously we had some of that energy of waiting, but it's positive that now we're seeing that there is this kind of, change. So it could be something that develops throughout the month. So the 6th house of work and health, you have the 5 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. So again, so now it's funny because now, okay, this again, going back to like the back and forth with you all watching this, where you could feel good and then you feel stuck in your head. So just make sure you're mindful that anytime you're feeling stuck, you're feeling too in your head, you're feeling like what's going to happen, or is this going to happen, do something to uplift your energy. So for some of you, that might just be singing or listening to music and dancing. So whatever is going to make you feel good to get out of this lack mentality is what you need to do to pick yourself up. So obviously with work, there's this lack that you're feeling. You're feeling like, again, like this, the 5 of Pentacles is this left out in the cold feeling, but you have the 6 of Wands clarifying it. So again, like I said at the very beginning, and because the cards that are clarifying I haven't even seen yet. And I really didn't pay attention while I laid these out. I just laid them out. However, I was really drawn to the 4 of Wands. But just, FYI to let you know how, I set everything up. So again, this is just confirming you are going to be recognized. You're going to be rewarded, but you have to let go of this lack mentality, this lower vibration. So when you boost yourself up and you kind of get out of, okay, I'm getting something about not feeling like you're not enough, or feeling like you won't have enough, or that there's not enough. Again, that, lack mentality. If you want abundance to come in, you have to believe life is abundant. And again, you also have to be open to receiving. So let's see. Okay, and just to let you know too, like, some of you might have some solar plexus chakra work to do, like, because if there's blocks of worthiness, and then with the lack mentality or fear, if you're not feeling life's abundant, some root chakra work. I don't know if you know about chakras, but just to kind of let you know, since I was being guided to let you know of that. So your 7th house of marriage, relationships, partnerships, we have the Page of Swords, and we have the King of Swords. And it's interesting because I think this came out in the Aries reading, possibly in the 1st house. So that's funny, because if you have Aries in your chart, or if you're involved with Aries or someone with Aries in their chart, you might want to watch that video, because I believe in the 1st house, these two were clarifying another card in the 1st house, and it might have been the 3 of Swords even. So definitely there might be this, it's showing maybe more of your energy. So even though you're a fire sign and this is air energy, you could have air in your chart, or maybe this is just the energy you're embodying. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But definitely, like, this is, like, with those swords, like that cutthroat energy. So maybe you, at this time, either you're single, and I am getting single and ready to mingle, but however, it's like, even though you might be open, at the same time, you're very shut off. And yeah, like this energy of, okay, it's weird because I'm getting something about not wanting to groom yourself, but I don't get it as a groom, like, as in appearance. I'm getting, like, grooming yourself as in maybe some things that you have to work on to have a healthy relationship. So, like, for example, when someone's grooming you to become something, so it's like there's this grooming work you need to do if you're wanting this love-based relationship. And it's kind of like, so even if you might want it, it's like, or you say you want it, there is this energy of you being closed off and you not wanting to do your part in things. Also, yeah, like you're sending out the wrong signals, possibly. I'm also getting some of you might not want to be giving someone the communication that they're wanting. You're just, possibly coming across cold and detached. Again, we'll go deeper, but I'm getting this is more, so if this isn't, okay, that's another thing, because there's always, could be multiple meanings, since obviously this is a collective reading, there's going to be various people watching. But for those of you who you're not single and this isn't your energy, this could be someone you're involved with. So again, it doesn't have to be a man, it could be a woman. So there could be, your partner is someone that maybe you and them had a rift. You're not seeing eye to eye. For some of you, both parties could be stubborn or are being stubborn. I'm getting about like needing to communicate your needs. So again, whether it's them or you or both of you. If this is a business partnership, which for some of you this could be, again, there's still those needs that need to be met, need to be communicated. I'm getting, there might be a harsh lesson that's coming from this, or a harsh talk that's coming or does come. Again, there's different scenarios, so just take what resonates. But again, we'll go deeper into that in the extended. So your 8th house of sex, death, taxes, inheritances, occult, other people's money. We have Page of Pentacles, clarified by the Hierophant. hi. If you noticed that the video cut, it was because someone tried calling me and it cut off the video. So I'm sorry about that. But going back to the 8th house, we have the Page of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So this could be for only very limited of you, but this is a possibility that you might receive some kind of money or compensation from something where you didn't work for it, but you were owed it, or for whatever reason. So again, that's not going to be for everybody, but for some of you, you might have like some kind of claim or some money that is coming in from another. It's a source outside of you working for it. So like an unexpected cash flow or source. For some of you, this could be something that you've already knew of. But again, it's something where, you know, it's not based on something you worked for, but, you know, maybe you were deserving of one way or another. So again, take what resonates. It's not going to be for everybody, and everyone's situation is going to be different, but let's see. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. Again, just take what resonates. If it's not for you, it's not for you. So we have the 9th house of travel, of education. You have the World card and the Justice card. So 2 majors. So definitely you maybe had some life lessons and you're now completing a certain cycle in your life. And this is help bringing you balance within yourself, within your life. So this is a positive thing. It's like you're graduating a certain level in life is what I'm getting. You know, I mean, for some of you, like, yeah, it's possible that you could be graduating like in some kind of school or study program. But for some of you, this is just about the school of life and you graduating and ready to move on to the next phase, the next chapter. You know, you could have completed some karmic cycle. And again, now this is bringing balance because peace is restored is what I'm getting, or the karma has been balanced. For some of you, I did get that this could be about a trip or a travel. With the World card, this definitely could be worldly travel. And this could be possibly with a partner with the Libra card, because sometimes people say that the Libra card is, or the Justice card is this Libra, and Libra, it rules the 7th house of the zodiac, which deals with partnerships, marriages, relationships. So for some of you, you could be traveling with a partner. And for some of you, it doesn't have to be romantic. Some of you, it could just be a good friend or a counterpart. But again, it like take what resonates. But for some of you, this is just like the school of life, you mastering a lesson, you moving on to the next phase, the next chapter, coming into more balance. But again, for some of you, this could be an actual school or study program, or for some of you, this could be about you traveling. Yeah, because I just heard something about taking flight, so definitely some of you could be taking a trip. The 10th house, career success. We have the 9 of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so this is a new beginning coming within your career, within your area of like focus, what you're trying to create in your career. And okay, things could have been on the back burner or a time of pause, but it's showing that there's this new energy coming in, this new perspective that I'm getting with this eye here. And you're going to infuse what you're doing with love. It's going to be higher vibrational because you needed to integrate some lessons is what I'm getting. And that's why maybe things were in a time where you had to stand down, where things weren't working. But now you're going to get this infusion. It's like a breath of fresh air is what I'm getting, because you're going to now like come to life again is what I'm getting. So if you felt like things were on pause for you, and I'm also getting some of you were in like a state of turmoil about this, and then maybe when you finally surrendered is when this enlightenment happened, and then it was like you became more woke, and you are really feeling, for some of you are really feeling guided and directed by spirit is what I'm getting to. Okay, so the 11th house, which deals with friends, groups, acquaintances, social interactions, your dreams, hopes, aspirations. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. So again, I think this is relating to your dreams, your hopes, what you're trying to create in the 3D regarding your career, your success, your abundance, your financial security and stability. So yeah, you do have a new beginning with what you've been creating, what you've been working on. I do think it's going to be a more social time for you, where you're going to be getting out there, showing what you have to present, networking, and this is going to bring you more opportunities. And I'm getting something like, yeah, like a wish fulfilled or wish fulfillment. And we don't see the 9 of Cups. However, I was hearing that in my head. So just to let you know that even if that card didn't come up, I was getting that. So the 12th house, so what's hidden, what needs to be uncovered, the, subconscious, unconscious. We have the Knight of Pentacles, followed by the 5 of Cups. Okay, I heard something about taking your turn, taking its turn. So again, this could be about certain things that have taken a while and I'm getting come to light. The Knight of Pentacles, again, this doesn't always have to be a court card. This could be about the movement of things. Again, Pentacle energy, slow moving energy, however, stable and secure. So yeah, for some of you, you're already maybe like mourning this loss, like maybe things aren't, you think because maybe they didn't, and this could not even be like on obviously a conscious level where you think and feel this, but underneath it all, you might feel like this really isn't going to pan out, things that you've been working towards. So some of you might be already mourning that loss, and it's not even of anything you've lost or anything that's failed. And also, like, when people say something failed, like if you listen to like stories or quotes from people who are really successful, it's like, how many times did it take them to like things not to work or to so-called fail until things really took off? So just keep that in mind. So if some of you have this sadness or you're feeling unsure of yourself and you don't know where it's coming from, this could be something under the surface that's not on a conscious level that you're needing to address, you're needing to deal with. And also I'm getting for some of you, like, because with all the green here and then the Cups energy, this could definitely be an emotional loss, something that's connected to your heart. So you might have a blockage in your heart chakra that you're needing to take care of. And yeah, for some of you, I'm getting about, it's like a romantic loss. And I'm hearing like the wound cuts deep or cut deep. Okay. So your bonus card, we have the Page of Wands and the 9 of Swords. So again, more mental conflict, more swords energy. And I'm getting for some of you might not recognize like a new beginning or a fresh beginning, or when good things are happening, you might not be open to it or paying attention because you're still kind of stuck or lost in this headspace of worry or anxiety. So you have to kind of get past your fears to be able to move forward. Okay, I'm getting something about some of you, like about getting up from bed in the morning. So when you wake up, do you feel happy and positive to wake up and to get started on your day? Or are you feeling like it's hard for you to get out of bed? Because if it is, then that's something, again, going back to that with that 5 of Cups energy, that's something that needs to be addressed deep down. Okay, so we'll put those there. And the bottom of the Gilded Tarot deck, you had the Fool. So again, a new beginning. And I'm hearing a new beginning in life. So again, going back to what I said with the 9th house, the World, because the World is that last card in the Fool's journey of the major arcana. It starts off with the Fool, number 0, ends with the World, 21. So definitely like, and I'm getting something about restoration. So again, like, you have the Ace of Cups in your 10th house. So restoration in your career and your work. Restoration. Okay, maybe for some of you it can even be a home restoration. But again, take what resonates. Everyone's going to be different. Okay, your blessing for the month of December 2019, or whenever you're watching, is a blessing to bring clarity. So with that Swords energy, you've been all trapped in your head. You've, been torn. You've been consumed with needless worry. You have things that you're like uncertain about. And this is kind of showing you, bringing that clarity. So again, bringing you that clarity in your 10th house. Having that new beginning with the Ace of Cups, bringing you clarity about, with this 4 of Wands, are you wanting to move forward? If you're wanting to get married, have a home, children, and there's someone along those lines that you want that with. Also, maybe clarity on one of these like issues that need to be addressed below the surface. But yeah, a blessing to bring clarity. So that's actually really good for you guys. And when I say guys, girls. Okay, so the tea leaf reading cards. So we have older man, dealings or relationship with an older man. So whether this is you or someone else, and I'm not calling anyone old. I mean this, older man, like, for, someone who's 20, a 30-year-old could seem old. So just, this doesn't have to mean like old. It just says older. So, and with the older man came out box, and it says you will receive a gift. And it was, so I started getting, when these cards came out, the Alice in Chains song, Man in a Box. So some of you might want to listen to that song, because after now seeing all these cards with the swords energy, and you might want to listen to that song, because you might resonate with that song. So yeah, definitely like Man in a Box. However, this box is good, powerful, because it's like you're getting a gift. And again, for some of you, it's like that recognition, that hard work paying off. You also did get the card of happiness. So remember, like, I was really happy, like when I was shuffling, I was, singing and getting all these different songs and bopping around. So again, like, if you don't feel this happiness now, it is coming. And then also you have bag, something important such as a new job or raise. So again, like with this Ace of Pentacles. And underneath, I only meant to do 4, but right under the bag was the lion. So I just wanted to show, because obviously you as the Leo is the lion, and it says time to act. So it does showing new money coming in, possible job, gig, raise. It does show happiness. It does show a gift, but you just have to like get unstuck is what I'm getting. So that is your reading. Again, if you want to purchase the extended, the details are in the description box below. And if you like this video, if it resonated, feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel, The Magical Maven, as well as follow me on Instagram, The Magical Maven. And I send you all love and light. Bye.